To Utah will try to slow down the fast attack as Mary Schroll, one of the best liberos in the nation, and we are underway. The bad load taking a little bit off, and a free ball to the Utes. Quick by Satuala, and the tip is good. That checks in to serve and set for the Utes. They played the 6-2. Reed Voss is in as well. We saw her a little bit. She came in the third set on Thursday, but she had been out with the ankle injury. They're glad to have her back. And a big, powerful swing is good. That is Roberta Rebello with the kill.
Grad student standing at 6 feet out of Brazil. Has a very powerful game. The other evening versus BYU had 8 kills, hit 438. Added on a block to go with it.
Yeah, big 5-set win for Arizona State in Provo as the service error goes into the net. That was Jillian Neal who had come in. That is not easy to do, not an easy place to play down at BYU, and it went 5, and Arizona State able to take charge late in that one.
They were, and it takes some grit to go in there and to beat BYU on their home turf. It says something.
Badlow with the service. Tight pass at the net. Voss using the block to her advantage, and the point to the Utes.
We saw her come in on Thursday, made a difference for the Utes. In set number 3, Voss out of the Netherlands.
Yep, 3 kills, no hitting errors for her, and a couple of blocks as well against Arizona. And the serve no good for Gabadlo, just missing top of the tape.
We can see a couple service errors early on in this ball game, which is going towards the pattern of the high ace, high air ratio that you have. I'd like to see these teams serve a bit higher above the tape. If you're gonna air long, give your side a chance. Maybe your opponents will take that bait.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. Clear the net and then see what happens, and they know they have to be competitive. Both coaches talking about how important the serve would be in testing the other side. That was a struggle for the Utes when these teams faced each other earlier back in October the 2nd at ASU. 10 service errors, no aces for the Utes in that one.
Yeah, looking to turn that number around, I'm sure, this ball game.
Allie Olsen. The quick and the reach and the finish by Colheed. Bump set outside. That was Sear, had to take a little bit off. And Bailey hoping for the touch, but not going to get it. Point to ASU.
Both teams looking to settle in a little bit here. I'm sure there's some pre-game jitters. I mean, you always get the butterflies before kickoff, right? But this is 2 ranked teams going at it. We'll see them find their flow as the set continues.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement when you know you're both ranked. You want to stay that way, and then you're facing a ranked team as Satuala finds the back corner.
Satuala always available in the middle, and it's a controlled first ball contact that gives the Utes this opportunity to find her running that gap.
2 kills for Satuala. Heyman with the service. The back set and the slide, and it works. That's Savannah Colheed. Oh, they'll say it went wide. Just missing the grad transfer from Indiana, a player that JJ Van Niel said, I worked hard getting this player. We needed a slide player. She just misses there.
Yeah, she is an elite athlete. She broke the program record at Indiana for hitting percentage in Big Ten only contests.
Sear had to tip it, back set to Vanderwerf. Oh, and they'll say net violation by the Sun Devils. Right now, the momentum in the court for the Utes, and that's the way you got to come out if you're gonna knock off a number 13 team like this Arizona State team.
Absolutely, and especially at home.
Trying to slide again. Colheed, the block got a piece of it though to try to slow it down. Bailey able to tool it off the block, and a point to the Utes.
What a dig by Vanessa Ramirez, 17 in black, playing middle back defense. She shifted into that seam very well, reading it, lifting it on her side of the court. Look at Ramirez, one hand into that seam.
veteran, impressive with the dig. Sear down the line, and Ramirez can't get to that one though. Jelly Sear with the kill.
Ball is maybe 2 feet above the top of the tape. You have to commit block on an athlete like that.
Oh, but a service error into the net there from Mary Schroll. Interesting to note also that is brand new. She is their starting setter. She was not with this team a season ago, a team that made it to the regional semifinals. How quickly she's been able to get this system down, that is not easy to do.
Coach JJ saying her volley IQ is off the charts, and she finds way to be offensive in the front row. She stands at 6 foot, out of Sonora, Mexico, plays with the Mexican national team, and has just had volleyball in her blood since she was about 10 years old.
Yeah, she has done very well. I said tempo's been really the biggest challenge, but she has found a way. As a deep serve there and a tough one for Gabadlo to handle. Got to hustle and cannot get there. So a tough serve leading to that score for ASU.
And there's that tough service pressure that the Sun Devils need to utilize, especially against the offense of Utah. Having all 3 options in the front row, and Bailey in the back row right now on that big attack.
Allie Olson and the Utes, when they go to the middle, they absolutely get good production, whether it's Satuala or Olson.
And it's Bailey starting with this pass. Look at her holding her platform on contact, dropped her shoulder to target, and Olson putting that ball away.
Beth Lanier talked about a big key coming into this one was being patient. Because ASU is such a good defensive team, you may not get that first kill. You gotta be okay with
make it an assist.
I'm gonna check mark that for her just because I think you're right on that. Back set, Cromartie, talk about patience. And that's what some athleticism can do for you right there. The hang time, impressive.
Previously, Cromartie played at Mississippi State for 3 years, played almost every match her sophomore and junior year, 2-time SEC weekly honors.
Coach Van Niel saying he's so proud of her. He said she really had an excellent spring. And come on, he says she's just a ball of muscle. She can squat 325, just an impressive athlete. Both teams digging it. Voss off the block. Back set, and the block getting a piece of that of Rebello. Gabadlo, it's sent right back. Overpass, punched out, one-handed save by Bailey. Oh my goodness, both teams. What a rally. Bump set to Voss. Dug up by Schroll. Oh my goodness. We gotta get a stopwatch on this one. One hand by Sear. Rebello off the block. Rebello! Sure are. That was a great read by the coaching staff for ASU. Serve from Neal. Quick by Olson, mistimed, and a point for the Sun Devils. Don't see that happen very often with Olson. She's usually just spot on. Fifth-year senior. Sun Devils have pulled within one. Back set Voss, hard off the block. Oh, diving save by Bailey. Oh, and then a misconnection on the free ball. Those are the tough ones to take.
They are. A little bit of miscommunication there. Fetcher going for that second ball. Now it's tied ball game.
But what a comeback for ASU. They have so much fight. As the block sends it right back. A lot of power from Gabadlo, and it comes right back. Give credit to Rebello, who was there.
Jeter there closing that block, number 23, and White.
Perfect. 2 team blocks for ASU. None yet for the Utes. They were slow to get going with their blocking game on Thursday against Arizona as well. Tip from Gabadlo, and wow, it just missed wide.
And winning 2 matches in the postseason and coming in ranked team. Very exciting for the Sun Devils.
Certainly is. We're at that midway point. Great hustle. go. Arizona State keeping it alive. And we talked about their defense. They just don't let many go. And that mishit there, though, a break for the Utes. Love the hustle on the defense, though.
Argentina, just one hand throwing it back like she's playing backyard casual volleyball. And it was good enough to go over the net. Extended the rally, but with the unforced error, point to the Utes.
I felt like that was some of that national team experience that she had, right? Where she's just knows exactly what she needs to do. Tough serve from Gabadlo, handled by Schroll. Block for Utah, sends that one back. Oh, how about that? Powerful swing. Sear with the finish. Her second of the match.
There is nothing you can do on defense with a swing like this. Look at Sear in transition. Big double arm lift. Nobody home on the block. What a kill.
And Jeter was right there as well, sort of just making herself available as she serves this one. Upset out to Vaz. Block gets a piece of it. Sear again, this time rolls it over. Bump set to Vaz, off the block again. Short, quick, Colheed, block read it. Sear, so low, so quick, and good. Doubles in her career, 9 on the season, coming off of 1, 7 in a row after the win at BYU. 19 digs the other evening there. And serves a tough one. It's sent right back over the shoulder, trying to dump Wazoom and trying to use the block and tip it. No good. Point to the Sun Devils.
8 hitting errors currently for Utah will give that lead in the favor of the Sun Devils. Already 5 kills here for Sear.
ASU hitting 222 this set, 0-50 for Utah. Here's Bailey off the block. Much needed point there.
I would expect the referees, if the ball didn't die, to call a lift there on that play, but it looked like they weren't going to. They're saying, hey, let the kids play.
It's been an area of change in the game, some of allowing some of the double contacts, and it's kind of hit and miss. It hasn't been completely consistent, but it's one of the newer additions of, especially if you do it on your own side. And trying to tip it down that time. It goes wide once again.
Winning that joust in the front row for the Sun Devils.
Mary Schroll back to serve it up. Transferred a couple seasons ago from LMU to ASU. Big swing right at Schroll from Gabadlo. From Marty. What a great idea, but it just went wide. I don't even know how she got the angle on that one.
Yeah, she kept her shoulders on the backside of that volleyball, hit just a bit too much on the underside. Good effort.
I know she didn't get the point for that, but I was still really impressed, I have to say. Serve it right at her. She'll get another chance. More power off the arms of Claire. So much talent and depth, especially with these two teams. Is out of the timeout again. And that option to go to Allie Olsen if you can. It works. There's Lauren Jardine. Cheering team on. You can see the left shoulder sleeve on. Just not taking any chances. There's a lot of season. They're going to need her.
Yeah, I would say you're in quarter 3 out of 4 quarters of the season right now. So, and just starting quarter number 3 of a 4-quarter season, 4th being postseason. So still plenty of volleyball.
Certainly so. Here is Marco with the serve, and wow, that short, quick set and trying to save it, but just can't quite get it there. The finish, it's good. For Jeter in the middle. Claire Jeter, one of the grad students for ASU, transferred in a few seasons ago out of Texas A&M. Kind of a glue player, super positive. Set point for ASU. Serve from Neal, give her the ace. Jillian Neal, her 26th ace on the season. She likes the big moments in their last match, the win against Arizona on Thursday, and they'd like to try to get her going a bit more if they can. 1 kill, 3 errors for her right now, so the defense has not given her much. See if they can flip it around. Middles have been very good though for Utah. Satuala as well as Allie Olson. Got to get those pins going. Set 2 underway, and a first point with the touch is good. That's Cole Heed.
Cole Heed, great play there from 15. Being able to go off 1 foot, the 6'3" grad student.
Serve from Mary Schroll. Vanderwerf has to take a little bit off. Marty, powerful down the line.
If you're gonna give up line on Arizona State's outside hitter, you have to be dug in on defense, and you have to know they're gonna see that the block is shifting into their angle, and they're going to crank it.
See the numbers for Savannah Cole Heed. She got things going this set, the grad student and transfer from Indiana. Satuala gets one, and it seems like the middles are going to be the answer until they can get their pins going for the Utes.
Battle of the middles. You love to see it, especially because middles don't get as much love, except if you're part of the Utes and your name is Satuala. Great put away.
Her 4th kill, no hitting errors for Satuala. Here's Claire Infector back with the serve. Perfect pass, a quick set and a free ball for ASU. Boom, over her shoulder. She's so good at that with the one hand.
We see her walk to the back row to serve. She looks in her peripheral, sees that that's open because number 10 for Utah was up on her.
I briefly saw Bryn Covell in the match. She is the redshirt freshman setter that was in, as Gabadlo thought that one was long. Instead, service ace to That's her 24th on the year, the senior setter out of Mexico.
An outside athlete, still an underclassman.
This time Bailey with the dig, and off the block and good. Vanderwerf gets the finish.
Vanderwerf is that spark plug that they can always rely on, no matter where she is at on the court, whether she's running through routes behind. She has the volley IQ to identify the block out in front of her, and always does it with a smile on her face.
She really does. So positive, really a nice leader for this team, but smart decision there too. She was sort of off balance and knew that the block was there, and there's a quick and finish.
Been a consistent part of the Sun Devil program, having playing time and starting since her freshman year, and now being year 4 as a senior. Watch out.
So much experience, no doubt. Hey, there's a big swing and a much needed one for Utah. Finally on the outside, Bailey gets one.
Great thumbs down swing there by Bailey, trying to beat that block of the Sun Devils.
3rd kill for Camry Bailey, senior from Boulder City, Nevada. Serve from Allie Olson. With the one hand, and not going to get it over. So point for the Utes for contact.
Olson has been known to get on service runs, and I'm all for a middle getting on a service run playing left back defense. Middles play defense too.
Yep, they do.
They rep it out in practice. I've seen it.
And this is a Utah team that's had to make some changes. Their serving's been a bit inconsistent this year, so they've made some of those changes to who stays into serve and who doesn't. As that one had something on it from Roberta Rebello. Out of Brazil, the grad student.
Here's Bryn Covell serving.
Plays with the Brazilian national team as well in their program. A player that had played a lot of left side and has now been moved to right side, taking on a different role. Voss has to tip. Excellent placement, but the hustle and the save to keep it going. Satuala tips this one up and over, and finally they find a way to get it past the outreached hands of the Sun Devils.
And it's Ramirez saying, let's go to the fans, pumping them up. The Utes being able to win this extended rally. Again, the scrappy defense from the Sun Devils. Look at that play. Wow. Never say die is their mentality, but the Utes finding Satwala again.
It certainly is, as trying to go down the line, Sear just misses wide, and Utah has pulled within one.
And if the Utes can force that for Sear on the pin, that'll help their defense take away that hard cross, that deep seam, funnel her down the line.
Back set slide, Colheed was there. Fector kept it going, and Bailey off the block and good.
The block of the Sun Devils was a bit too early there. Bailey caught that block on their way down. Bailey in transition, kicking out. Great set from Ramirez. Block was on the way down.
Hustled by Fector, the libero. Grad transfer from Campbell University. What a shot, though. That was perfect placement.
Just a bit low, as we know they love to run that fast offense.
Tough serve once again. How many times have we said tough serve in this one? Both teams knew they had to bring it. Block from Utah sends that one back. And another quick one this time. Tooling it off the block, good. Jeter just not giving up in the middle.
This is where the Utes need to stop the bleeding here. Work for a first ball side out. Sun Devils want to serve that 5-6 seam. You'll hear them say seam is left, meaning that when you're facing the server, seam is on the left-hand side. Feel like that's pretty.
Oh, a little spillage courtside. And that is just sad right there. The loss of popcorn and beverage.
You hate to see it.
I really do.
Hurts the soul.
I really do. It's the chance you take when you're sitting courtside.
Yeah.
Those are some pretty good
zone.
seats.
Splash zone, I'm telling you.
With the swings that are going on here today, Victoria, I think I would be wearing a helmet and
Yeah.
I wouldn't be holding anything but my hands up ready to go.
Seriously.
Oh, the short serve almost made it down. Vanderwerf has it blocked right back. DeBadlow, high set, the tip. And again, wow, Schroll keeping that one alive for the Sun Devils. And Olsen wasn't quite able to clear it, I don't think. Yeah, they're gonna call it. And 4 hits is the call. Yeah, she did not clear the net on that one. ASU was waiting on the whistle.
Ball never went over here on that play.
Four-point lead for ASU, up 1-0. Badlow, patient on that one, dug up. Bump set outside to Vanderwerf, and she finds an opening. Good patience to wait on that one.
Yeah, Vanderwerf waiting on the pin, seeing the apex of the volleyball, and then going full speed in her approach. She waits to see where the ball is. Bit out of frame because the ball's high, but she waits and then beats the block fast.
Her 4th kill of the match. Izzy Marco back into set and with the serve, and Cromartie, wow. Trying to go right down and on the line, but misses wide, and Utah chipping away, back within 2.
Cromartie swings so fast, and the velocity on this ball is scary.
Yeah, I wouldn't get in front of that. I just wouldn't. There's no way I would get in front of that, Victoria.
She's so good.
Sear off her shoulder. And the block, tipping that one, and somehow another free ball opportunity. The ball is never out of play. I would not turn my back either if I was Utah, because that ball has a chance of always coming back.
It really does. You never say die. Olsen being able to push another point for the Utes there, giving blocking calls.
Serve to Sear, pass not quite there. Bello, sit back, gets another chance. And again, the block. Second ball, and Utah says back at ya. Rebello with some authority.
The tempo of this set is about what
This next week they will face each other, Sun Devils and KU. That's going to be a fun one. The schedule's so crazy though with these Wednesday matches. Utah with a Wednesday match at Colorado coming up as the Sun Devils out of the break. A point for them.
they've been in really the bulk of their season playing a lot of ranked matches, the Sun Devils, and to play a ranked match here and then again versus Kansas, it's a tough conference.
It certainly is. The start for both of these teams' seasons were against the ranked opponents that are within the conference, so it has not been easy. Not that the unranked teams are easy foes, but the rest of the schedule for these sides, for the most part, after the next couple weeks, it will be against the other opponents that are not in that top 25.
And we've seen upsets. We've seen the underdogs chip away a couple sets on these ranked teams.
Yeah, almost more dangerous in some ways. You can't sleep on anybody. That's what all the coaches have told us. Short, quick, Olsen finds the line.
A veteran move from a veteran player. Olsen going quick thumbs down back to that sideline. She says, yeah, Troll isn't playing left back defense, but I'll go ahead and challenge it.
Fifth kill of the match for Allie Olsen. Utes back within one. They just have not been able to quite get over the hump this second set. Back set to Rebello. Block was there for the Utes. Olsen again, right at Schroll. Wow, takes all that contact. And out of the back, it's Cromartie. Olsen again. Rebello off the block and good. Boy, Arizona State just moving that ball around.
Yeah, that's a great point. Took the words right out of my mouth. Arizona State, they're moving the ball around offensively. The Utes right now, they want to find their middles because their middles have been productive, but maybe give them a play off and spread the offense.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. Get more of the balanced look, and they go to Voss this time, and it works.
I think they heard us.
I think so. I think you were right on point.
Voss, great swing there. Averaging 1.98 kills per set this season. Standing at 5'11" out of the Netherlands.
Second kill of the match for Rivas. Short, quick set. Colheed. Back set to Rebello. The block. Got a piece of it, but too much on it. The power from Roberta Rebello.
Rebello has had consistent playing time since her freshman year. They use her on the left, they find her on the right. She's a grad student. She leans into whatever role that the Sun Devils need her to play.
Yeah, she's a big plus. 7 kills for her, and how about a service ace for Rebello? Her third on the season.
Great hand-to-ball contact there by Rebello. Challenging the seams of serve-receive right now for the Utes.
Should get another chance here, try to get the team to 20. Up by 3. Ramirez, beautiful pass. Satuala, she's been a good answer.
If Ramirez is passing the ball, you're going to be in the system. Not only is she well over 1,500 digs in her career, her passing efficiency is off the charts. She has been a heartbeat culture piece for the Utes her entire career.
Yeah, beautiful pass by Ramirez. She and Vector sort of did a little high five and they missed contact, and then they left and said, let's do that one more time. You can't go out of the bad one, as there's a good swing and finish for Arizona State.
Off high hands and then an assist.
That's in up at the net. That could be a hit or two. Sear with the short serve. Slide for Vanderwerf. Cromartie right there, and Vector cleaning it up. Wow, Colheed right at Hammond. She digs it. Bailey with the tip, and it works. Wow, there's some D for the Utah side.
Unbelievable dig by Hammond there in right back defense. That was a little inside. Vector saying thank you very much for getting your feet to that ball and putting it away.
Utes within 2. Trying to hold off. Going down 2-0. With upside, Cromartie there. The block sends it back. Takes some off. Gabadlo, and the block sends it out. Finally, Cameron Gabadlo able to get one to go. Her second kill on this match.
Yeah, they need to get her going there on the pin. You can't be great every night. Gabadlo, she's been great almost every single ball game for the Utes. She's led the attack 16 times this season. But hey, she's still just a sophomore, right? She's finding her footing. And even at this level, these elite athletes, you can't be good every single night.
Yeah, that's a great point, and especially when you're facing opponents like this on the other side of the net.
But it's how do you adjust in real time? Sure, Gabadlo, she's used to putting balls away. She's not right now. So she can focus on other parts of her ball game, like passing, like off-blocker defense, like getting touches on the block, and contributing elsewhere on the court.
Back set, and Vanderwerf, nice idea, but misses wide offensively. So, you know, you're figuring out which system's going to work and which one's going to get this one.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see and reorder that popcorn over there.
That's right. Let's see if we've got some extra time. Right now, though, the lead for ASU, just 3 points from taking the first 2 sets. Mary Schroll back to serve. And a good serve it was. Wow, and Hammond with the bump set gives a free ball instead, and was right there.
You have to control those unforced errors, especially on the second ball contact. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be a lifted apex 2 feet off the tape.
Vector, the pass, looked good. Satuala wanted the touch. I thought there was potential for ASU. Tough break for Utah on that one. Just inconclusive though, and nothing you can do about it. Satuala has to tip. Bump set to Cromartie, and the block got a piece of it. Diving, saved by Bailey. Gabadlo, and just wide. So 2 set to go. This crowd's ready. Good crowd here at the Huntsman on a Saturday afternoon. Mary Schroll gets us going. And Satuala gets it going for the Utes. That's the way things started in the first set, if I recall.
And to start it off, a pass by Ramirez, 17 in black. Great pass there. Satuala up for first ball side out.
7 kills for Satuala. Just 1 hitting error. Vector will go back to serve. Short, quick. Gina was an option instead.
It's so fun to watch their offense is that they front-loaded the right blocker, right side blocker for the Utes. It was in tempo, both the middle and the pin are running almost the same tempo set. They went up and over the middle to that pin.
Well, that makes it so difficult if you're on the other side. Set off the mark, Bailey able to clear the net. And the tip, perfect! Rebello finding the corner inside.
She can really play on either pin and executes at such a high level. It's a little bit different hitting on the left than the right, and some athletes have a preference, but not her. She is consistent time and time.
Back set, Voss, and just misses the line. Not a bad option, though. It'd be nice for Utah if they could get either Voss or Gabadlo going on the pins.
Right, and we know that Voss, she likes to challenge that high line. It's her bread and butter. I'd expect them to find her here again.
She's got 2 kills. That's her first hitting error on the match. Marco, and having to tip it over was Olsen. Bello had to reach behind on that one. Bumps it out the Voss. Off the block, Scholl right there. Jeter off the block. Cromartie with Ramirez, a diving save, and then sending it straight down.
Closing that block to the pin again. Her eye work, fantastic. And just hustles out there. It's just very impressive from the 6'3" grad student.
She's got 4 kills, 2 digs, 2 blocks. She's doing everything. Bailey in self-defense with the one-hand save. Bailey again, there's the block, sending it back. Voss had to tip it. Cromartie off the block and good. She started the play, she finished the play.
Yeah, those
get back on track. They knew this was going to be a tough one. They are without Ashley West, they are without Lauren Jardine, and again, out of timeouts. If I'm on the other side, I'm going to probably try to guess that Allie Olsen's going to be the option.
Yeah, and I would say you're correct on that. They've been able to find her for a first ball side out consistently this ball game. Olsen averaging close to 2 kills per set on the season.
Grace Hammond back into set and serve. Back set, Cromartie off the block. And a good save by Vector and the Utes. Ooh, short, quick, Jeter there. Bailey, Mary Schroll. And a good job by Olsen to be ready for the overpass.
And expect it, right? The Sun Devils, they're going to play gritty defense. Sometimes it doesn't stay on their side. They've sent a handful of overpasses over, so you have to utilize that, especially when you're down in a ball game by 2.
Both of these teams, both coaches talking about the resilience of their team. You know, Beth Lanier saying she loved the resilience of her team coming back off of the matches at K-State and Kansas. And J.J. Van Niel saying he's never had a team that's played the way this team plays. They are so scrappy, and now this one working in the middle, Allie Olsen, and the overpasses, and she's been winning it.
She has patrolling that net, saying nothing shall pass here.
Olsen with 7 kills, just 2 hitting errors and a block. Utes within 1. With the short serve, missing the mark for Hammond. Will give it back.
For the Sun Devils, having the outside Sear and Cromartie in serve receive. Coach said it's like having 3 liberos back there.
It feels that way. They have been able to get to everything. Ramirez back in, the pass from her. Bailey, one-handed save by Sear with the tip. What a read by the block for ASU.
What an insane move. Big step close. Jeter, consistently starting since her sophomore year, has led the team in blocks every season.
Short, quick to Olsen, and there's Jeter once again. There's not even time to finish her thought on her because she's doing something else so quickly.
Showing us exactly how she now ranks 3rd in the record book for Arizona State in career block assists. Now with over 400.
And almost another one, and yes it is. Right back, it's like a deja vu moment. She's
attendance, they had 5 matches with over 3,000 in attendance there for the Sun Devils. Exciting future for the program.
He started in the finance world and then moved his way into volleyball randomly, coaching some club play. But he's into analytics. He loves talking numbers in the game, and he and Beth Lanier love bouncing things off one another.
Yeah, it was fun on the coach's call. We were nerding out. I used to code on Volley Station when I was at Pepperdine. I was like, well, what were you using? What were you doing? Do you do this in practice?
Yeah, I just decided to go ahead and read the notes because you guys were definitely in another world.
The coding language it's another language, I will say.
It certainly is. Much needed point there for the Utes. As Arizona State has made their way to 10. The kill by Vanderwerf. And Bailey will go back to serve. 5 kills for Amelia Vanderwerf. The serve just misses the line. Goes back to the Sun Devils.
It's not the Utah team that we've been seeing, and they're not doing too many things off the cusp. It's just they can't get their pins really going. They're working hard and playing defense. I mean, on the match, they're at 39 digs, so it's not like they're not playing defense. They just got to find a way to score.
I mean, they're holding ASU to hitting 167 this set, but they are in the negative at this point. As Gabadlo finally, probably the best swing we've seen from her all match.
I swear they hear us during the silence in between rallies, and they're like, oh, you want me to put a ball away? Let me go ahead and do that. Gabadlo, another kill to her name.
She may have looked over here at you when just to make sure you saw what she just did. I'm not sure. Allie Olsen will serve it up. Right at Sear. Rebello. And too many for ASU. The block for Utah.
Ranked teams this season, ASU on a 9-streak winning streak.
Yeah, they are doing very well. Trying to keep it going here. And out of the timeout, a good one for the Sun Devils. Serve won't go for Olsen. Here's Roberta Rebello, the grab student from Brazil. Quick to Satawala, catches the net, overpass, tries to put it down, it's sent back. Was right there. Gabadlo, what a shot. Off the net, but found the opening.
Taking ribs out of system is Gabadlo. She got her feet to this out of system ball. The defense of the Sun Devils taking away hard cross. She was able to thread it through the seam of that block. Sun Devils coach JJ said we want to be better with out of system defense. They got a couple plays early on in this match, but Gabadlo on the upper side at that point.
Oops, needed that. 4th kill for Gabadlo. Sear with Bailey. The diving dig and save. And Gabadlo tools it off the block good. Another one back-to-back kills for Gabadlo.
Sun Devils block a bit early again on that high set. Gabadlo taking advantage, reaching high up to that ball. Showing she's blocking angle there.
And serves it just too much from Marco on that. We'll hand it back.
So when you see athletes throwing up the number 1 or number 2 behind their back, those are blocking calls. So 1 means you're blocking line, 2 means you're blocking cross or angle.
Gabadlo with the block, awaiting on the other side. Wow. Colheed right where she needed to be.
Colheed, the transfer from Indiana, left Indiana 10th in career blocks in program history there with 359 and earning quite a few here for the Sun Devils.
A great get for JJ Van Niel and the Sun Devils. As the block again, back to back for Colheed. As Vonnie Keepal has checked in for the Utes, and she had it sent right back, the rejection.
Colheed out of Colleyville, Texas, played for Advantage Club, one of the top clubs in the nation, 2-time Open national champion.
9 blocks for ASU, and just 3 for Utah. Satawala says enough.
Enough is enough. Satawala just doing her job. Time and time again, running the gap set. No delay in that arm swing. She's in the air on set or contact.
8 kills for Satawala. Boom. Slide from Colheed. Marco was there, using her body to deflect that one, but Cromartie, that quickness, no time to react on the other side.
swings from the Sun Devils. We saw Coley run off of 1 foot behind. Coach JJ said they needed a slide attacker, and he got Coley with that.
And a violation against the Utes as Marco not allowed to come over. ASU, they've won 9 in a row, trying to make it 10. Closing in on the sweep here. Bailey with the tip. Beautiful effort by Cromartie to keep it alive. To Jeter, the block there. Cromartie as well. She rolls that one over. Bailey. And again, Cromartie. That fist was up and keeping it alive, but Sear out of the back. Too much. The adrenaline. Just a little too much there.
Cromartie's off-blocker defense, number 4 in white.
Wow.
Unbelievable how she's able to just get one hand under these balls to lift them. Take out a couple of them in the same rally. Pushing forward under that ball. Long extension there.
And then she has to sprint all the way back to the opposite side of the net to get in place in case they go to her offensively. And Olsen with an answer on the other side.
And especially with her Cromartie being the front row, the OH1 with front row setter, you're the outlet attacker.
Yeah.
She is the go-to outlet attacker, number 4 on your screen there at 5'9".
Really been impressed with her game just all around. There she is again. Factor gets a hand on it. Both teams have been digging it up, and the block, though, has been a big difference maker for the Sun Devils.
Now 10 blocks on the ball game for the Sun Devils. It's a post-Halloween block party for them.
Sure is. Yeah, we've actually moved into November. It's hard to believe. Serve for Moon. Bump set for Bailey. Block was awaiting. Block for Utah. Keeps it alive. And a break for the Utes. Everybody calling out. Sear kept that one going. Olsen using it off the block and good. Sear shaking her head saying, why did I go for that one?
Great play from Olsen in the middle yet again. Currently ranks 26th in the nation in hitting percentage, batting .392 coming into this weekend.
Her 9th kill of this match. Serve from Hammond. Jeter. Great read. Tips that one down. Able to hang up there long enough.
Placement, not power there by Jeter. She has 7 matches with double-digit kills on the season.
Her 6th in this one. She's got an impressive line going. 6 blocks as well. Olsen with the tip. Sear rolls it over. Ramirez sets it out. Vanderwerf got underneath a bit and sends it wide. So Arizona State to 20.
It was a great set by Vanessa Ramirez. Hanging it on the pin. Ramirez over 100 career set assists.
Yeah.
Great set location by that athlete.
Yeah, she's got great hands. Olsen, defense right there. Overpass. Vanderwerf tips it down and it works. Cabadlo will come back in. And a new server for the Utes. Ella Biggs will come in, the redshirt sophomore, walk on to the team. She's a solid leader for this group. Likes big moments, likes to come in and see if she can cause some damage. Sear. Wow. Beautiful effort. And the Utes win it. Oh my goodness. Can't give up on any play today.
You cannot, both of these programs, heart and attitude. What a scramble play. And holding their breath there at the last second.
Gotta love the hustle there. Jeter in the middle, and the block not able to save it. Another kill for Claire Jeter, her 7th.
It's tough to defend the 4th best hitting percentage in the nation.
Right?
That's Jeter there, number 23.
And the tape not her friend on that one. The service error will give it back to the Utes. Allie Olsen back on, Grace Hammond to set. Satualo in the middle. Sear off the block. Utah, multiple players going for it. Vanderwerf has to tip. Bump set to Sear, took a little bit off of that one. Satuala off the block. Guess who? Cromartie at the outstretched arm. Overpass, and Coley drops it straight down.
That's the out-of-system defense Coach JJ wants to see by the Sun Devils, being able to control these ball lifted sets in transition. You don't have to win the rally on an out-of-system play. You just have to extend the rally.
Well, they have definitely done that. And Cromartie keeping so many alive. Pancake from Sear. Cromartie out of the back. Satualo there to send it right back. And the block again. She and Vanderwerf right there.
Satuala back-to-back blocks in one rally. Big pancake there from Sear. Back row, Satuala's there. Closes to the pin. Straight down to the ground.
Vanderwerf, 7 kills. He's been big at the net as well. Sear.
Sear just has range. She sees the game at an elite level. She's had playing time and starting since freshman year, now year number 4. A well-seasoned veteran athlete.
Calm and cool. She doesn't lose her cool at all, does she? She just gets it done. Satuala off the block. Slide for Colheed, and that is a good one.
Coach JJ needed an athlete that could run a slide, and there's one, Colheed, running behind. Such a versatile athlete. She also played soccer, lacrosse, basketball, track and field, and cross country.
That is versatility. Match point number 1 for ASU. Satuala with the tip. And gets the joust to go. Almost another save, though, by ASU.
It ain't over till it's over. Give Badlow here at the service line.
Match point number 2 for ASU. Bailey's got to hustle, and the defense right there to put it down and finish it. ASU